We've just seen how to use named parameters in a PDO prepared statement. You can also use question marks as placeholders or anonymous parameters. Continue working with the file from the previous video. Alternatively, open pdo_anonymous.php, which you can find in the chapter 3 03_03 folder of the exercise files. The where clause in the SQL uses named parameters, which all begin with a colon. There are 3 of them: $make, $year made, and $price. Anonymous parameters use a question mark as the placeholder. So to replace these with anonymous placeholders, just change $make to a question mark and do the same with the 2 other named parameters. Because they're anonymous, you can't use the name as the first argument to the bind value or bind param methods. What you need to do is to use the position that the parameter has inside the SQL, counting from 1. So make is 1, year made is 2, and price is 3. So we just change those values down here to 1, 2, 3. And that's all there is to it. All other aspects of using a prepared statement remain the same. You put the parameters inside the SQL, you prepare the statement using the prepare method, bind the values, execute, and then fetch. So if we save that and test it in a browser, it should work exactly the same as before. So let's see if we can find some BMWs. There we are, it's working fine. Using anonymous parameters with a PDO prepared statement is very similar to using named parameters. Just use a question mark as the parameter. You bind the values to each one using its position, counting from 1 in the prepared statement as the first argument to bind value or bind param. As with named parameters, the placeholder must not be enclosed in quotes. The prepared statement automatically adds quotes where necessary when the statement is executed. The only real drawback with using anonymous parameters is that you might need to renumber the bindings if you make changes to the SQL. With named parameters, the order doesn't matter because each column and its value are identified explicitly.